Okay, I think we've got everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and welcome to the Legislative Council. Honourable members of the Legislative Council and members of the Legislative Assembly, Her Excellency the Governor has been pleased to cause a commission to be issued under the public seal of the state, constituting us commissioners with full power in the name of Her Excellency to open this session of the Legislative Council and Legislative Assembly and to deliver messages to the Legislative Council and Legislative Assembly and to do all such things as may be necessary to enable Parliament or the Legislative Council or Legislative Assembly to proceed to dispatch of business. The Clerk will now read the commission.
Her Excellency the Honourable Margaret Beazley, Companion of the Order of Australia, King's Counsel, Governor of the State of New South Wales in the Commonwealth of Australia. Greeting. Whereas, by proclamation made by me this day, I, the Honourable Margaret Beazley AC, KC, Governor of the State of New South Wales, in pursuance of the power and authority vested in me by the Constitution Act of 1902, proclaimed that a session of the Legislative Council and the Legislative Assembly should be held and should commence on Tuesday the 9th day of May 2023 at the time and place mentioned in the said proclamation. Now I, the Honourable Margaret Beazley, ACKC, Governor of the State of New South Wales, trusting in the Honourable Penelope Gale Sharp MLC, Minister for Climate Change, Minister for Energy, Minister for the Environment and Minister for Heritage, the Honourable John Graham MLC, Special Minister of State, Minister for Roads, Minister for the Arts, Minister for Music and the Nighttime Economy and Minister for Jobs and Tourism, and the Honourable Daniel Mookhey MLC, Treasurer, with the advice of the Executive Council, give and grant unto the said Penelope Gale Sharp MLC, John Graham MLC and Daniel Mookhey MLC, or any two of them, full power in my name to open the said session of the said Legislative Council and Legislative Assembly on the 9th day of May 2023, and in my name, at the opening of the said Parliament, to deliver messages to the Legislative Council and to the Legislative Assembly, and to do all such things as may be necessary to enable Parliament or the Legislative Council or the Legislative Assembly to proceed to dispatch of business. Given under my hand and the public seal of the state this 3rd day of May 2023 by Her Excellency's command, Margaret Beazley Governor, Chris Minns MP Premier.
Honourable members of the Legislative Council and members of the Legislative Assembly, we have it in command from the Governor to acquaint you that the Governor desires that you take into your earnest consideration such matters as may be submitted to you. Members of the Legislative Council, it being necessary that a President of the Legislative Council be first chosen, it is the Governor's pleasure that once members of the Legislative Assembly have returned to their chamber, that you, members of the Legislative Council, after members have taken the pledge of loyalty or oath of allegiance, proceed to the election of one of your member to be President. Members of the Legislative Assembly, it being necessary that a Speaker of the Legislative Assembly be first chosen, it is the Governor's pleasure that you, members of the Legislative Assembly, return to your chamber and there, after members have taken the pledge of loyalty or oath of allegiance, proceed to the election of one of your number to be Speaker. We are further commanded to acquaint you that the Governor desires that measures be taken by you as may be deemed expedient to provide for the peace, welfare and good government of the state.